I think for me, I try not to stress things so much. Damn it. Nobody's supposed to see me cry. This is new. I would never let myself cry. Oh, it's weakness. You don't show weakness. If you show weakness, people don't take you, well, in the job that I had, people don't take you serious. They don't trust your judgment. If you can, these are all my thoughts, is what I thought. So, for me, getting cancer has allowed me to feel and be human. I think it's allowed me to realize that being sick doesn't make you weak. Crying doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. And I'm still learning. I'm still trying. I'm still trying not to hold the weight of the world on my shoulders because I know I don't have to now. Nobody expects me to be perfect. I thought I had it all figured out until I got cancer. But I will say this much. Everything that I've been through in my life has led me, all the bad, the good, whatever, it has happened to me. And I've been through a lot. Like, I'm the poster child for self-help books. If I told you everything's happened to me since I was a kid, you'd be like, oh my goodness, it's a miracle that you're even sitting here. All of those things led me to the point of being able to handle my cancer the way I handled it. And what I gained from it was I don't stress things as much as I used to. I used to get so worked up, and I still have my moments where I'll freak out, and it's an internal freak out. When I say freak out, I don't call people crying or whatever, but I've started to learn to push back and realize that I can't change this by stressing it. There's nothing I can do to fix this right now. So I'm going to focus on what I can fix. So my perspective on life has completely changed. There's room to grow. There's room to do things. You don't have to stick to the old habits and way of doing things. You have that. I'm giving myself that freedom to live life on my terms, and there's not a prearranged way of doing things in my mind anymore. It just, what happens, and the best way I can stay healthy is not to stress and hold on to the things that I can't change, because I've realized we spend so much time stressing things that I know I can't fix. I can't change it. Nothing, no amount of stress or crying or being upset will ever change certain things. So for me, a big part of it was sharing my story. I used to never tell anyone. No one ever saw me upset. You would never see me weak. If something happened, I'd be like, okay, we're gonna fix this. When I started sharing my story, I started allowing myself to be vulnerable. I started opening myself up to people I'd never met before. And that's something that before I used to see it as a weakness, and now I see it as a strength. Allowing myself to be completely vulnerable to the world and live completely transparent. That helps me fixes me, the broken parts, but I didn't realize how much it would help other people. So I'd say that cancer has given me not only a whole new outlook on my life and how I want my daughter to live her life, but it's also helped me fulfill. I have this thing where I want to help people all the time, and even at the cost of what is good for me. And this has allowed me to help people because I'm sharing my story, and it teaches them not only one's going through cancer, but other people that nothing that you're going through is so terrible that it stops you from living. The minute that you you continue to focus on the negative parts, that's the moment that you stop living, because you can't see anything past this thing right here. And if you can just take a couple seconds, look at it. Okay, can you fix it? No? Okay, we'll put it down and focus on other things in front of you. You keep moving forward. At the moment that you stick in this negative area, you don't move forward at all. So yeah, you are stuck. And I hope that me sharing my story will help people see that there is no appropriate way for a person to deal with a bad situation. There is no book there isn't a book out there that will tell you how to live your life. There are books that teach you different methods for dealing with things. But you have to, as a person, I had to realize that bad things happen to really good people. And the only way to deal with it is to move forward and learn from it, learn whatever there is to learn from it, and just keep moving. And that's all I could do. Is if I spend all my time dwelling on how bad this sucks, or how much pain I'm in, or all that does is keep me in a bad place. So if I focus on, you know what, this really sucks today, but tomorrow is going to be a better day. And that's why I have the tattoo on my arm that says, it says, yesterday I did, today I can, and tomorrow I will. Just to remind myself, no matter what happens, this is the way things go.